With the power of passion, I'll protect everyone!
Cleaf is a Knight-type summoner with outstanding skills to protect his allies. Cleaf faces the enemies at the front line of the battle with his high survivability. Cleaf quickly rushes into the middle of the enemies using his blunt weapon, provokes them, and grants various buffs to his allies. Depending on the attribute, Cleaf's first skill can push back enemies or stun them, or recover a portion of his HP lost by airborning the enemy. He can reduce damage taken by team members, increase the monster's defense and resistance, and has various passive skills to protect his allies. Meet Cleaf, the summoner armed with fortitude and humor.
You need a warm heart.
Quintana is a support class summoner who can heal and empower allies. Quintana uses a hammer as her main weapon to cast special recovery spells. She can attack enemies within the area and recover allies' HP at the same time, and also help allies in grave danger by granting a high amount of recovery and immunity. Quintana's third skill can recover a high amount of HP depending on the weapon, and reduce the cooldown of beneficial effects. She has lots of skills that are specialized for supporting allies. Meet Quintana, the cute but powerful summoner.
It is time.
Orbia is a magician-class summoner who deals powerful ranged area of effect attacks. Orbia uses her main weapon, the staff, to fire magic projectiles to attack the enemy, and she casts spells that reduce the enemy's defense. Depending on the attribute, Orbia's second skill can freeze the enemy, apply burn by spraying flames, or launch a long light ray to deal critical damage. She can deal powerful damage to enemies within the area, and use various passive skills to protect the allies. Meet Orbia, the summoner with bewitching skills and charms.
Hello and welcome everybody to yet another Summoner's War Chronicle stream. Hopefully you guys are having a happy Friday. A little sunny over here in California. And we got a special guest for us today. We have, as you can see above me, we got Apze here with us. How you doing, Apze?
How's it going, everybody? I'm doing good. Just, it's Friday. Everyone should be doing good.
Exactly. Some TGIF feels today. For anybody who doesn't know who you are, you mind giving everybody a little 411?
Hi, I am Apze. I stream on Twitch, surprisingly. I usually, the bulk of my streaming is Sky Arena, but I still play Chronicles. And especially with the new content coming out and the new collab and all that, it's definitely a good time to check it out if you haven't.
Nice, nice, nice. So how long do you think you've spent in Kontana so far?
I mean, it's hard. I don't know. It's hard to put a number on it exactly because, like, you know, a lot of the content, you know, you're out, you know, doing whatever. I would say, if I had to guess, let's see, how has it been since it released? Has it been a week, 2 weeks?
About
now?
a week, yeah. Now about a week.
About a week. Well, okay. If you include AFK farming time, it's been about a week of time. If you don't include that, just like actively playing, I think I made it through the main story in like 3 or 4 hours. Actually, maybe a little longer than that. And then there's obviously like there's exploring and just like checking out the stuff on the like world map,
Yeah.
So at least 5 hours of paying attention and probably like a week of farming.
Nice. Looks like in the chat you got a lot of fans here. You got Slirion, Oni, Trey. We also got Deja with the hype cool emote. Nice. How you guys doing today? So yeah, I guess today, for you guys who haven't gotten to that point yet, or if you're brand new, you're kind of stuck right before Kontana, we'll give you guys the little sneak peek on what to kind of expect. I mean, everything's, at least for me, I like the way Kontana looks because it's such a different color, right? Instead of seeing the red, right? It's in Rukuragma.
Yeah, definitely a lot more colorful than literally lava and rocks, which was the previous high-end content. So and also like definitely you can see they hit their stride on like sort of making like stuff like look. I don't know. I want to say it's funny because, or not funny because it's it's a jungle. I was gonna say make it look more natural, but they definitely like things I think are maybe decorated like just a little bit more like fluidly in this stuff. So.
Oh wow, Trey's already saying Apze is our king.
Trey is trying to curry favor. He doesn't want to get banned again. No, I'm just kidding.
What's up, Baker's Good? Hello, hello. So yeah, I mean, what were your like first thoughts when you first saw Quintana?
I mean, I thought it like my first thoughts are almost never like visuals. Like I know that like Saw is like sort of a like whatever, but like I was mostly interested in it. I think from the fact that the overworld in the previous content felt really trivial. Like they sort of expanded on that with like the elite areas, but I was mostly looking for obviously better rewards, like the open world like offering more from like a farming and like character progression perspective, but also like just the fact that previously, aside from the elite areas, like everything was like kind of a pushover, and it was kind of a pushover even before you had like leveled your character up a lot, like so from that perspective, I was really looking forward to maybe something just like a little bit more difficult.
Okay, yeah, for sure. And then like you've managed to complete Quintana already?
Yeah, I have one. I actually just did the the initial sort of setup for it. I have like one quest left that I specifically left so that I would have something to auto like while we're talking about stuff. So nice. I guess I'll just start that now. But yeah, I've basically done everything as far as like open world, like non-repeatable content. And yeah, I mean, I'm essentially done with the non-repeatable content. So at this point, I'm back to like your standard Summoner's War style, like farming and incremental progression from like looted stuff. Like for instance, the 6-star runes just came out, and that's going to be a lot of people's focus for quite a long time. What else was there that came out in the patch that was like long-term progression stuff? Mostly I've been concentrating on 6-star runes.
Yeah, because I know the Destroy and Shield runes also came out this update too.
Yeah, I don't know if I've found a use case for them yet. Like, I do like, as just an aside, that they scale off, that shield runes scale off of attack in this game instead of the base hit points of the monster like in Sky Arena.
Yeah.
Because it always felt like a little weird that it's like, oh, I'm going to use shield runes on the already tanky monster. Like, why am I doing this? And now it's like, oh, you put the shield runes on the not tanky monster with high attack. So that's actually like really nice. But as I said, I have not yet found like a super good use case for it because I haven't been focusing on PvP much recently. So...
Yeah, because we were talking earlier before the stream, and you were mentioning that your primary focus now is like the PvE function because there's just too many things to worry about with from your end. You said you're focusing on RTA with Sky Arena, and then now you're doing Chronicles with this. It's just a lot of time management, right?
Well, and it's mostly like it turns out that time management's the best way to put it. Like I don't really have the time to be like a hardcore PvPer in both Sky Arena and Chronicles. And honestly, I think overall I've invested more time trying to be good in Sky Arena. So like in terms of PvP and like being competitive, I think Sky Arena is where I'm going to put my focus. But this game, actually, like as a kind of an aside, I think stepping back a little bit and not playing it quite so hardcore actually made me enjoy the parts I was still doing a lot more, because it feels like this game actually allows you to spend as much time as you want on it. And and so it turns out like if you're one of those progression slash if you're a progression minded player, this game will allow you, even if it's not like the most efficient use of your time, will allow you to do as much. It'll let you do as much as you think you're capable of doing, and then even more after that. So like trying to figure out some sort of healthy limit on your own time is, I think, really good.
Nice. And then have you played around with the new expedition, the Kamari, or as I like to call it, Calamari?
So I've done the expedition. And I'm out of expedition, so I can't do that today. But one I had not tried yet was the Temple of Darkness. So that's actually one of the things I decided. And when I found out I was going to do this, I left this free. So I haven't done this yet. So I'm gonna try to figure it out live.
Oh, so we're gonna do a blind run. Nice.
Yeah. I mean, I'm probably strong enough that I can probably just overpower it, honestly. But at the same time, like based on what it did in the expedition, I found it to be not 100% trivial, like the expedition version of it. And I actually had to build a new unit just for it. So I'm expecting I'm gonna have to use that in the in this one as well. But so I guess we'll see.
So yeah, guys in chat, if you guys have any questions about the game or have any questions regarding team compositions or like help with monsters or certain content you need, definitely throw it our way. And Apze will try to help you guys out from his perspective as a primarily PvE player.
And I got awesome secrets for farming. I'll tell you later. I don't know, actually, they're probably not even that secret, but like it blew my mind whenever I found out about it. Like like a really easy way to like AFK farm gold, and it's not even like a weird like shady exploit or something. Like, yeah, is Gianna good now? Yes, Gianna is actually super good now. Like the buff to Gianna made her, like I actually am very happy to use her now, where before, like every time I drafted her I was like, like you're forcing a suboptimal choice just to get to use it. Now it actually feels like a reasonable thing to do. You have a question regarding 6-star runes. How's it looking? How farmable is it? How drop rates? What are limitations? So right now, the way 6-star runes are is that you have to farm one of the expert levels. So 15 still gets you 5-star legends. These you have to basically farm these top two, right? The hard mode version. So I've only been doing tier glands, and I find it to be harder. I haven't found like a super fast speed team. Here, I'll do one of these real quick to show you. So I actually run this team because I found that my success rate was not very good. So I actually started just running Bastet and Sekhmet, and then using. So I'm Orbia, so I do pretty good base damage myself, and then I bring double supports. So I have both a healer and, because what I was finding is that Telades or Telades, whatever, however we want to pronounce it, would actually kill one of my supports, and then the way his mechanic works, he instantly will then insta-give somebody else after it. So I found having a double support and a shield made it a lot better. Hey, Wycuz, how's it going, man?
Oh, Wycuz in the chat. Hey, what's up, my man?
Yeah, my team's not super fast, Deja, but it works good enough. I don't know. You'll see. It's not the best team, but it's also not the worst team. And the main thing is it never fails. So there's some amount of like, if you're not having to restart it ever, then it just isn't. There's some amount of speed and inconsistency, right?
Ooh, Shadow King says, can we get some dye for our gear and weapon skins? Honestly, I would be totally down for that. Because I mean, I'm a cosmetic guy myself, so I always try to like buy all the get all the costumes, crafted all. It'd be nice to like see Orbia use a wand instead of like her staff. Something like Harry Potter, right? But definitely like with your guys' suggestions and feedback, as always, we do have a survey at the end of the stream that you guys can fill out. And let us know what you guys think. But definitely that team looks pretty solid. Although, some people might argue it's not fast enough.
So the refills are basically the same, Locky. So like if I've been refreshing everything I can. So if you were to refresh everything, including your Rahilda orders, I think it probably costs about 1,200 a day. Yeah, they are shared refills. They are shared refills.
My man did the math.
So if you spend like 1,200 crystals a day, you can do about 30 runs a day, 6 of which are doubled if you have the pass. But the main thing, and this is one of the biggest things that they changed, I'll show you, is now all your bad runes, you can then go into rune alchemy and for no cost, like basically re-roll them. So this is actually kind of a big deal, right? Is that if you look through here and you're like, oh, this one's bad, I don't like it. Oh, this one's bad, I don't like it. Oh, this one's bad, I don't like it. Like that, you throw it in here, it doesn't cost anything. And you basically re-roll it into a new rune. And it has a 10% chance to upgrade, so every 3 purples gets you a chance at a legendary. And then obviously once you have 3 legendaries, they re-roll into another legendary. Yeah, like so that's another system that got added in this most recent patch, at least on NA, and it is very good. Because before, like, your choices were literally like selling the rune for what felt like a trivial amount, or like breaking it down for also what felt like a trivial amount, and now like you're actually sort of progressing towards what you really want, which is just more better runes. Like, especially the fact that it doesn't cost anything to do it is really great. Speaking, oh god, sorry.
I was gonna say, everyone's saying revert battlefield changes. I personally haven't played Battlefield recently, so everyone's saying it's primarily just sit at mid and farm. Oh, yeah, Barcode's in the chat too. Nice.
Hey, Barcode. Yeah, so I think so that is true. Although I think people also play it. I don't know. Like I agree with that. The sitting mid and farming is definitely what's happening. I do feel like I'm not sure if they should revert it, but I do think they should change it in a way to make fighting good again. Like that's one of my biggest problems I have with it, is that like whenever it's a PvP mode and you're actually rewarded for basically not PvPing, then I feel like there's some kind of a, like there's a, you're being incentivized wrongly is probably the best way of putting it. Like I didn't, but then again, I was on the side of the farming part of the game, or the farming crystals in general wasn't very good, and I would rather have had it be like a real, like, just kill each other for points mode. But
everyone's saying you should keep 90% of the sky stones.
No, I mean you keep 90% right now. That's why it's messed up. Like, so that's what they did for the Battlefield, is that now, like, basically there's dying doesn't matter. So getting sky stones by any means necessary, and then like, so you just farm in mass, and then hopefully they stay away from you long enough to farm, and then even if they manage to kill you, you don't lose anything. So there's a perverse incentive where you basically don't care about PvPing. Like you just farm. Yeah, it's not a Battlefield. I've been kind of pushing every time, which is not that often that I'm asked for feedback. I always mention there needs to be a slightly more casual PvP mode where people just kill each other. Like, I feel like there's a lack of just getting to kill people in this game, which sounds like a little bit like unhinged, but whatever.
Yeah, it seems like everyone's saying, like, essentially, let's just make a MOBA out of Chronicles with Battlefield.
Oh, I guess before I do this, I'll show my. Actually, should I show my secret farm?
Ooh,
it's not that secret.
Let them.
It's not that secret. So anyone who has been able here, I'll just do it real quick. So anyone who's struggling with gold, the easy way that I've found to farm completely AFK now And someone's going to chime in and show me something that's like literally twice as good. So if you do that, you've fallen into my trap, by the way, because I'm mining you guys for good farming ideas. Is the new minis in the new content are insane for money. Like specifically, like if you go through here and like farm, like look for one of these that's good to farm. I actually like this guy. I think one of the other ones was better, but so if you're struggling for gold and you need gold and you also have a lot of time to AFK farm, like go to one of the new minis in this whatchamacallit. Go to one of the minis in man, I'm blanking on the name of this place. Quintana, sorry. So if you find these minis, like this guy, Abyss Butcher Crawler, so he's gonna respawn over here, and he respawns every 15-20 seconds maybe. Like, so he just died, right? So he's gonna respawn here, right? So here he spawned again, right? So you basically set up your auto farm here, and you just farm this for an hour or two. Every time this guy dies, he drops 2 5-star purple runes. Every time. So basically every 10 to 15 seconds, this guy spawns, drops 2 5-star purple runes. Those sell for 500 gold apiece. You can farm this guy literally AFK, and if you have a decently sized bag, you can then go clear your bag of purple runes for like 200,000 gold, you know, every, I don't know, hour and a half, something like that. And it's effectively completely AFK.
Everyone's asking about the account shop. I will say, same thing as always. We don't have the information regarding that right now, but once we do, you guys will be the first ones to hear about it. But just like you guys were kind of waiting for information regarding that, it's you know, we've been talking with the devs about that, so keep up that patience, and then, you know, we'll try to get that to you guys.
Yeah, so here's my awesome farm. If anyone has a better gold farming spot that requires no actual input, let me know, because this one seems really good. Like, it doesn't have to be this boss, by the way. Any one of the bosses in Quintana, any of the bosses in Quintana do this. Drop the 2 purple runes. So, like, essentially, and also, by the way, you should farm these anyhow, because the book reward from, wow, Idols are new. Well, Idols are really cool, so. But anyway, so the other thing is, all of you should be farming this, by the way. Like, get these new bosses farmed, because you get 500 of the refined stones for hitting 30 kills on each of them. So, like, you should go kill all these anyway. Like, there's a good number of new ones, like all these. This guy is a hoss, though. This guy gave me some here. What's that? I want to show you the most overpowered world mini in the game. This thing is a behemoth. Like, I was trying to auto farm him earlier, and I kept coming. Like, every time I look back, I would be dead. This guy is a machine. Watch this dude. Like, I want this guy this guy needs to be a summonable unit.
Oh,
watch
that
this guy.
Oh my god, that guy's annoying to play. I remember I fought him a couple of times just for the book. I'm just like, man,
if
the hell?
If he goes off, he stacks 10 stacks of fire on you, like, instantly. Like I don't usually run a cleanse, and so every time I'd come back and look, I would come back and look at it and be like, why did I die? Like, what happened? And it turns out that this guy, sometimes he just goes crazy. He just dunks you. Sure, shoo. I'm just saying, like, my general world farming team doesn't have a cleanser in it, right? So, like, I would come back and this guy would have trashed me like every 3 minutes or something. Anyway, whatever. This guy's OP. I was kind of I want to see him dunk me once.
Watch him dunk you live on stream.
Well, that's what I was hoping. He's sucking right now. I was like building up how strong he is, and he's not doing anything.
He's just gaslighting you now.
Yeah, basically. He's like, oh yeah, this guy's terrible. Look, he died to me somehow.
Oh, Richard Morales, how you doing? East versus West brawl. Ooh, that would actually be pretty cool. Just like coast versus coast. as like an event?
I think he's meaning like more like cross server, like permanent cross server. But yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go do this. So I'm gonna start my thing. I'm gonna try to figure out this dungeon. I assume it's gonna be like the weekly expedition, but I haven't actually tried it, so it may be easy, and this may be sort of not counterproductive, but what's that word? Whenever something is not as cool as you thought. Whatever.
Hunter Anderson, you definitely missed out on the answer I gave you guys. Like I said, you're not gonna like the answer I give, but I do have to repeat it. We don't have the information on that on our end right now, but definitely when we do, you guys will be the first ones to know. Anticlimactic. NA server merge.
Anticlimactic. Thanks, Shokin.
Ooh,
So
server
color?
merge.
I guess he's dark.
That'd be pretty cool. So what is
So
what
the
is this
expedition
team?
one's
Narinha?
technically a little stronger. So I may just go in and just track. Like this is only the level 1 of it, so he may just get trashed instantly. Oh, I have to actually beat the dungeon. Never mind. Well, let's watch this part.
Oh, this is an actual dungeon now. Oh wow, I didn't even know that. I thought it was just straight to the boss.
Well, before you ever get to do the boss, you actually have to run through the dungeon one time. So I've literally never touched this before. So I have to do this part.
I probably just ran it on auto and I've never noticed this part.
Yeah. All these rune dungeons, there's a dungeon in front of the boss, but you only ever have to run it once per difficulty. So like once you beat like the boss leading up to Lades, like you never see it ever again.
That explains so much.
I don't think they even give you the option of playing it even if you wanted to. I mean, it's not exactly hard, so like why would you do it?
Although I do like the look of this dungeon.
Yeah, like it's nice. Like as I said, it feels like they put a lot more work into sort of the environmental aspect of like the dungeon or the the world building in Quintana. To be fair, I bet they were under slightly less. Well, maybe that's probably not a good assumption. I was gonna say maybe they had less of a time crunch. Like they get the game out the door and then they can actually like focus up a little bit and get to spend more time on stuff.
I know. What was it? Past couple of days, 2 days ago, right? If you guys haven't heard, in case you missed it, we did also just announce a special collab right after a last collab. So hopefully you guys are hyped. I might shave my head next week, to prepare. Gotta train up, you know what I mean?
I was going to cosplay as Terrible Typhoon, but everyone does what they want,
That was my second pick, but I think shaving the head's a lot easier than fitting into that.
All right, so let's see about this boss. I feel like at least the level 1 of it is going to be trivial, but maybe not.
It seems like you're doing doing work.
Oh, it got the self-res, so...
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah, so maybe I'm wondering if I kill it fast enough on the respawn that it won't be able to get it again. Doesn't... Oh, no, didn't.
I mean, it's like a one-time respawn?
No. Like, so it'll keep putting up a... so the thing is, it puts up soul protection on itself.
Oh, I see it, yeah.
So the way I solved this with on the expedition, I'm going to try it this time, is I actually finally got around to having me build... where is it? Finally got around to building... Where is she? Her.
Ooh.
Good old Platy. Because she'll put on a 20-second anti-res. So, like, it also puts on immunity. So I built Platy specifically so she would land the anti-res before the immunity. Like, it'll put on, not soul block, what is that called? Man, my character doesn't like to dodge. But it'll put up, actually she missed it, so we're going to lose again. But yeah, at the time she puts up soul protection, she also puts up immunity. So you either need to kill it with... Here, I'm going to just try it one more time. It missed the... Actually, you know what? Okay, I'm going to try something different. It's like, theoretically, it should hit... See, he used it and missed it. Narina? Who the hell is that?
Narinha. Oh, the water mage you're using.
She ain't doing shit. Oh, actually, hold on. Let's turn on Soul Link 1. Listen, I've never used that ability before.
Why are there such disparity between packs? You know, this is the first time we're hearing about it, so we're definitely gonna go ahead and send that to the devs, talk about it. Definitely though, toss up that suggestion and feedback into the stream server. That's gonna be posted near the end of the stream, guys. Oh,
So
it's skill 2 that has the block beneficial.
Swap the platy and spam first skill. Now, I think at this point, I'm just not doing enough damage. I think what I'm going to try is actually just this. I think Bastet with the extra sustain will be good enough. But I'm going to try it real quick.
Maybe if you just put 3 attackers and just DPS her down.
The best defense is a good offense. Confirmed.
Did the treasure field event for the first time the other day. The last few minutes, I was running back and forth between 2 chests just for the gold.
You don't even need to move back and forth between 2 chests. If you go into like a low spawn, yeah. So that did work. Look at these. We got shield rune.
Ooh,
Maybe
that's all right.
this one. Okay. Well, I mean, this is rollable. All right. So let's go to the next level though.
Drozake says, "How'd you bring up that skill menu?"
So if you long press on this, if you're on your phone, you can press this as well. But if you left click and hold on this, if you're on PC, or long press on it if you're on your phone, on the auto button, it'll pull up that little menu.
Ooh, and then Flick says, "Who's this handsome streamer?"
It's idle, actually.
I'm playing the game.
It's you.
Field events with a competitive aspect. Ooh.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
so I kind of missed them, but at the same time, I also really, really like the mine for 30 straight minutes without moving event. I get paid to play this game. I do not get paid to play this game. I wish I got paid to play games. Oh wait, I do, but only by Twitch.
How do you leave
How
your
do you-
guild?
I have no idea. I've never done that because I'm a very loyal person. I feel like too much is becoming AFK. So yes and no. The problem is that like, yeah, maybe, but at the same time, like if they require you to farm a certain amount, like basically the two choices, at least in my mind, as far as like from a game development perspective, and again, I'm not a developer, especially not for this game, so like, remember, these are just my opinions, is either if you want the amount of farming to be high, it needs to be mostly AFK. Because if it's high farming and you have to pay attention, like, everyone will just stop playing, right? Like, so if they want you to have to like devote basically your PC as a screensaver for some amount of time, then it has to be AFK content.
Celtic Rowan says, "Hi, welcome to the stream, Celtic." And then Cheddar Nug says, "Are shield runes actually attack for the shield, or is it a bug?"
Let's see. He says, sorry, I'm looking for that in chat.
Oh, that's on the YouTube chats, but
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm missing that. I'm just looking at the Twitch.
I believe the shield runes are based off attack. I
Yeah,
don't know
I'll show you.
exactly because I don't have it.
Yeah, so the shield runes scale off of attack. See, 200% of your attack at the start of the battle, which I actually really like. That's super good in my opinion, because it means that shield runes, you're incentivized to use them on nukers or like high damage units that actually need more protection instead of high hit point units that sort of by definition are more tanky. Man, I do not have any evasion. My character just stands here. All right, so that's clearly not the team. I wonder, what if instead of bringing Instead of bringing Bastet, if I give up a little bit of that and I actually bring Wusa instead, because I think I'm getting killed by basically the armor break. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if he strips or not though. Okay, he actually does strip. He strips and buff blocks. Oh my.
Oh, maybe Wusa's the answer.
No. Wusa just got dominated by this lich fella.
Never
okay,
mind
so
then.
Wusa's not. Yeah, I've been playing since the game launched. In fact, I played it really, really hardcore. Yeah, I feel that. Alright, I literally have never done this boss before. I'm trying to figure it out live. So don't make fun of me for being a noob, because I specifically am on purpose.
Yeah, this is the blind run through.
You're just telling me, how dare you? Can I get a full cleanse? Like who's a full cleanse? Is there any? Actually, there aren't really that many full cleanses in this game. There's just Juno, and she's not very good at it. Like she's like one target full cleanse. You use Juno? Yeah, but she only cleanses one person full. Okay, let's try it anyway. I mean, let's just throw it in and see what happens. Just bring 3 DPS. Boss can't kill you if you kill it first. I think you're probably right.
Can't kill you if you kill it first. And so that's a true saying. Someone said bring Jamar and Juno for the full cleanse.
Kumar?
Oh,
Galleon
Kumar.
time?
Kumar.
Yeah, like Galleon could be the way. Here, let's try it. So instead of bringing a healer, actually she's pretty thick right now. My Wahi. Chloe, ew. Helia, Tessa, Argon. Okay, so you're running double deeps, and then but you're Kina, so you have your own attack buff. I have to bring my own attack buff, or I have to bring an attack buff. So let's just start bringing another DPS.
Yeah, everyone's saying Juno, like Abdulaziz recommending Juno.
I don't believe it. Unbelievable.
Juno hater detected.
Let's just throw Argon in.
Oh, Fido,
unfortunately,
welcome.
my second set of runes is going to be bad, but whatever.
That's a pretty good suggestion. Bring triple slime.
Ooh, we love slimes. No. I'm specifically not using skills manually. I'm only trying to figure this out for auto, Fae folks. Like, so I am intentionally not using abilities. Yeah, I'm trying for auto. I'm not trying to manual it. Because if I manual it, it's trivial. Like that, I really wish I would... Argon, what are you doing, dude?
Man, he just ate that.
I mean, and that's with Argon getting like... You should use Green Staff for Brand. Yeah, I guess if I'm not relying on the nuke directly, I don't like my Green Staff though.
I just realized it's telling you victory even though you died to it.
No, I won that one. I won that one.
Oh, you did? Okay.
So Argon's kind of doing stuff. So I didn't buff that time though. Or sorry, I started on. I started with Narinha off of Soul Link, or on Soul Link, sorry. We actually want it to look like this, I think. Juno Chloe +1. Yeah, but I don't want to try to heal through it, Deja. I specifically want to kill it in 4 seconds. See, Argon lived this time. He's, as far as I can tell, not... Oh, actually, this time he actually got the... Oh, and then Narinha didn't do a damn thing. No, but you don't need Narinha. Here, I'll do it the other way. I'll use literally the team I was using... I'll use the team I was using for the expedition. I can't do the expedition right now, but... And the expedition requires you to use a knight to do it, actually. And specifically a fire knight. So this is the team I was using for the expedition.
Was that Vanessa?
Yeah, because the expedition version requires you to use a Fire Knight.
Ah, I see, I see. Kind of regret restoring her then.
I mean, there's a couple, right? Like, there's
Because there's that. There's the Fire Chimera. Who else?
Yeah, you have Fire Chimera. You have the collab guy, which I didn't want to build, but maybe I'll try the collab guy out at some point. And then Monkey, Fire Monkey. You can use Colleen. Yeah, I could build Colleen, I guess. So this is the team I was using. I was actually using like this. But so the expedition version is light, so I was using Darkstaff. Platy is just deciding not to use her ability. See, it worked that time. Except now we're dead. I feel like this is actually harder than the Expedition version. Like, it hits harder. The Expedition one wasn't killing me, like, particularly fast, I felt like.
Seems like it's a very big DPS check, too.
Yeah, I mean, my Narinha is pretty okay runes. Like, it's not insane, but it's not terrible.
Death Coil says, Go Galleon, Narinha, and Arjun. All nuke.
He doesn't even play. What are you talking about, Ace? Clearly I play. Come on now. I've been farming 6-star rage runes. That's it. Yeah, so she's basically blue Argon. Okay, just kill it.
Yeah, if you ever run into Narinha again, I would recommend just pulling for it if you're in the EU. If you guys get that collab, I would just go all in.
Let's try armor breaks instead. That may have been the problem, is we didn't have armor break.
Not too bad, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's better this time. And so the key is that Platy puts on the anti-res. So basically, if I kill her while this buff is up, then it just dies. Like, even if it has... So this is what I was using on the Expedition version. But the Expedition version, you only get to do like 7 times a week?
Yeah.
Let's just see. Like, so this is, as I said, this is the team I was using. And I'm wondering if having a tank on your team is actually, like, beneficial. Because it feels like the targeting is better for my purposes whenever... Like, the Knight actually takes aggro. So maybe that's just like a tip, is to bring a Knight so that it actually gets targeted.
For Baker's Good, in regards to the collabs being available from normal summons, that's only if you summoned it, right? And then you can just put on the blessings. But other than that, at the moment, you can't. So we'll just have to see if, the dev team decides to go, hey, we're gonna bring this collab back again, but we'll have to see.
And that ability is rough. Like, what's the actual... I feel like this almost does feel like a DPS check in a way.
Yeah, because she just wipes you if you don't like bring her to a certain percentage.
No, Narinha was good, Ace. Because she's basically blue Argon, except even better against fire monsters. Okay, I don't like this setup. Like, it was fine for the Expedition, but like the Expedition, you can only do like 7 times a week. So if you failed it a couple times, it didn't matter. So I'm gonna try to find something like higher DPS. Let's just like pull out our abusive units. Like, he's not that abusive. He just armor breaks a lot.
Yeah, EU is considered global.
Like, I wonder if... Like, I actually do like having a melee in there, because it changes the focus. Well, that time I just got dunked.
Death Coil says, try using a water weapon and see if the boss gets frozen, the frozen debuff.
Yeah, but I feel like that's not consistent. But I mean, yeah, I'll try it. Sure, why not? Let's do it. I need to change out my water weapon. But effectively, Narinha and Argon are very similar in terms of overall. Bosses do freeze. I don't know if that boss will freeze, but the normal bosses do in fact freeze. This and like I almost want to. What if I just took? What if I just took Teor? What if I just took a literal provoke?
Can we get a nerf on Water Cleaf, please? And thanks. Yeah, we put that in the survey.
Every
I don't
boss has
play
a
Cleaf, so...
specific- I'm not supposed to be in here. What the heck? Get out of here. How'd I get in here?
Spider Queen trying to get your
I'm gonna steal my
ticket.
points. Yeah, exactly. I need those for Rage Rune. Oh, actually, we should do a box tour. I should have, because everyone's in here. I want them to judge my first set of 6-star runes.
Ooh.
I have one set that's like super good for. Oh wait, this one won't work though. Okay, so he's gonna theoretically he'll taunt, except that she's just gonna keep doing this on me, anyway. Okay, so clearly taunting is terrible. Look at this, I'm just getting zapped anyway. The smart targeting is egregious. I mean, it is tanking her correctly. I'm not top 3 damage. I need to figure out what Mango's doing, because I don't know how to do damage on the guild boss. I literally have no idea what I'm doing in there. Like, I'm just spamming, and I feel like I'm playing optimally, and then I'm like a third of his damage. Mango's actually OP. Like, he's in... it's disgusting. Okay, one sec. Let's look at my...
Let's see. Homembot says, how can I use Kina's 3rd skill without her running to get on target range?
I think if you completely untarget, it will just use it. But I think it's sort of a limitation of the game in a way. That like if you have something like that target that does damage, you will always try to use it on them. Okay, Teor did not go well.
Teor was not the pick.
Didn't feel like it. Maybe here, let's put Narinha on. Actually, let's try this. This could be interesting because like I really want Narinha to use her buff block skill. So maybe if I actually have Teor use his taunt early, like by targeting him specifically, it'll make this better. And then she's free to like she's just putting me in the buff anyway. Ridiculous. Look at this. I'm just like, can I dodge, please? I know. So I believe someone told me once, and I assume it's true. Okay, it got through the buff block anyway. Narinha, what are you doing?
Dang.
Orbia damage nerfs incoming. Hope the mods keep banning people. Everyone
Buff
deserves to be
Orbia.
banned all the time. That's just how it is.
No luck for 5 says buff Orbia.
I agree. Buff Orbia.
Ooh, speaking
Buff
of that,
Quintana for everyone changes.
did you
Ban wise scale. I read it, but
you finished this? You finished the main story though, right?
yes, I did.
How about that last cutscene? Woo! Hopefully everyone's
yeah,
hoping for that new summoner, right?
Yeah, like I like how you only get to see like a leg and like an arm or something. Like they're definitely trying to like tease it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be really cool. I'll probably stick with Orbia though because like Orbia mains forever. But It does look really cool. I'm hoping it's a really fun character. Okay, it worked. I don't know if it was because I'm good at the game or if it's just how it is.
No news yet on the shared skills, but definitely same answer as always. Keep an eye out on the forums, official notices.
I thought they mentioned it in that new. I know the video was specifically addressed to global, but like they mentioned the shared skills on that video. I thought, right?
Was it on the video? Like I remember listening to it in the background. I don't remember if they announced the date in that video. Oh, say she's in the chat too. Nice. Welcome, welcome.
I say. Okay, so judge my 6-star runes. This is my first set of 6-star runes that actually I have 2 sets of 6-star runes. This is my mediocre Narinha. Like I think it's good, but I haven't done books yet. So I have a couple left over from the upgrade process. So like she has a hit point rune for whatever reason, or a hit point book. So I need to go put more crit damage on her and attack. But I think this one's pretty good, but it's using purples. Yeah, I need attack percent most likely. Yeah, because like some of these, like she's over crit rated. Like for instance, I think I can remove like this one's good though. Look at that triple. But she's over crit rated on a few, I think. Like this one's not very good. This is just like the first 6-star I got that was like halfway decent. And then this one is really good. And so I need to probably mix and match some of these. This one, she's on attack though. But yeah, I definitely need attack percent. Like this one's just like whatever. This is like literally, yeah. Purples are disappointing.
Dang. Well, Faye Fox is definitely impressed by your crit damage.
Yeah. I mean, it's fine, but I mean, she awakens into crit damage though. Like her book awakening, and I've actually have her book. Maybe I've had her in Blessing since she came out, pretty much. Where is she? Oh, she's book 10. So you get 20% crit damage off of her. So like it's pretty easy to get her crit damage. But yeah, these are kind of badly statted. I haven't had too good luck on really high crit damage rolls. Like I think I got this one was like probably the best one because I actually got a triple in it. But then the other 2 stats are bad, so it's just like it's definitely some little bit of sadness going on. Because I'm trying to keep only ones that had at least 3 rolls into a relevant DPS stat, like as my sort of starting point. So like for instance, this one actually doesn't meet requirements, but at the same time it was an attack percent slot 6, so I kind of had to keep it, otherwise I wouldn't ever get anything, you know?
Kulix69 says nerf Red Thorn Forest. Is that the one where it's the escort quest and you have to defend the NPC from the bugs? If so, I agree. I hate that quest.
I hate that.
Yeah. And then I think our mods, Shimmy and Lucy, will be posting up the surveys soon. So definitely feel free to click that survey, fill that quick survey out, and get yourself some gold. We all need some gold, right?
Needs an A15. Yeah. I mean, I actually wasn't very impressed with Brandia last time I built her. Like, I don't know, like, she just didn't seem very good to me. Like, the problem is Argon and Narinha also are just, like, way too good. Like, I would almost say, like, actually needs to be nerfed too good. But at the same time, I feel like they've also balanced a lot of PvE content around how strong they are. Mm-hmm. So it's like it's like, how do you nerf it? I don't know. It's weird. Like they're like the damage scaling on these things is too good.
I guess since we're almost at the end of stream, do you have any scrolls you want to use to summon, or?
I guess I could. I haven't hit my blessings, and I think I would. rather, I'm still shooting for like my LD blessings. So sure, I'll do some summons real quick.
And then while you're doing that, I just want to give a brief reminder that next week, April 22nd, we are having our LA meetup for the Tour of America. So if you guys are interested, definitely do sign up. I believe we're going to have the link in the chat as well, or if you type in the command !LA meetup, you can find all the info there. There's going to be an exclusive pin you can use to collect and trade with other fans of the game. There's going to be free food, right? Everybody loves free food. So yeah, if you guys are in the area around that time, definitely sign up, and we'd love to see you there.
So I may actually reset my blessing, because actually no, I need the Narinha blessing too. But I'm just trying to think real quick if I am going to actually have enough summons to hit all my blessings before the end of the month anyway. Maybe I will. Maybe I should go for this Narinha blessing. Except that I have all these LD. Okay, I'm actually gonna reset it. We're gonna reset it. Because I want to finish the LDs. Like, Gianna's so good now that I like really want Gianna blessing done. Because Gianna might be the most fun thing to do in Battlefield. So I've been running hyper toxic. So I've been running Hathor, Gianna, and Juno in Battlefield, and I'm specifically trying to CC as many people as long as possible just to piss them off. Oh, it's so good. I'm not a massive whale summoning ace, so I'm not probably gonna hit the end of it anyway. Sadly. So let's do this one, this one, this one, this one.
Oh yeah, that Dark Harg, I'm thinking of building that as a project one in the future too.
Yeah, I just got him, so it's pretty. I'm not supposed to. I don't skip. Fine, I won't skip. God.
So yeah, links in the chat now for the survey and the LA meetup. If you guys are interested, definitely for sure fill out that survey. Let us know what you guys think. Give some feedback and future suggestions, and we'd like to take that to the dev team.
Yeah, so I just got Dark Harg, so I'm really looking for blessings on that.
Yeah, because I've heard Dark Harg's people are sleeping on him, so I'm just like, well, time to build him.
No, he's. I think all the cultured players in the game have known that Dark Harg is totally awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, your wife just got the Gianna? Damn. Well, I would like you to ask her to return it.
No refunds.
Yeah.
Harg got a nice skin on EUW.
Uh-oh, we're getting blown out here.
Oh no.
Not gonna say that it was unexpected. Dang. At least you know that I'm not getting any corporate assistance.
Freya says, "Fight me."
I'm just gonna skip these singletons. Oh hey!
Oh hey, Dark Harg.
The boy.
Nice.
One for the road. Oh, actually, we have two.
Ooh. Ooh, Epkion Priest.
Oh, and we have a Transcendence. Okay, actually, maybe I will do the Transcendence. That'd be cool.
Oh, do you actually have a Transcendence too? Whoa, speaking of, whoa. Everyone becomes weak before my presence. Oh, there's the Gianna.
Coming in hot. Alright, we'll do the Transcendence too. Maybe we'll get the Monkey as well.
That's pretty good. 5 off your altar already after a refresh. That's not too bad. The wind will protect everyone.
Although I do need to build her. Like I think I want to use her in Battlefield as well. Just like toxic AEs are the most fun thing in Battlefield. Anyway, that's it for me.
Awesome. Well, I guess that's a good place to end the stream. Congrats on the Gianna. I wish I had that luck with the LDs. And I guess if you guys haven't already, like I said, feel free to fill out the survey. Also, if you guys aren't following apps, highly recommend following them if you need helps and tips. And from there, anything else you want to say, apps, before we head off?
Not much, just thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for showing up and hanging out. And I'll actually probably be starting my normal stream here in like shortly.
Oh, cool. Then when you go live, then we'll probably we'll raid you then.
No, it won't be that fast.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
You heard him though. Go watch his stream after this. All right. Thanks guys for watching, and we hope to see you guys next week.